Hi, so I've heard a lot of people on Facebook asking about alternative sites for their Dexcom. I wear the Dexcom G5 continuous glucose monitor, and I wanted to show you what my favorite site is because I know there have been a lot of discussions on this. A lot of people have been discussing that it's also their favorite site is the calf or the back of the leg. So I just want to give you a little tips and tricks. It was time for a site change anyway, and so I am going to go ahead and show you how to do that. I am not the leanest person in the world, however, the backs of my legs, my calf is pretty solid, pretty solid mass. There's quite a bit of muscle there, and I don't ever have any sort of a problem with it once it's inserted. So with anything, the insertion is the worst. Okay, so there's my Dexcom sensor. I've already got my old one off and the transmitter removed. There's the little lock on here. I don't know if a lot of you know this or not. I wish I had already shown that. I might put it back in and show you. Just for those that don't know, this is my old one. This lock also doubles as a key to get your transmitter out of your sensor. You just jam it down in there. Excuse me. Jam it down in there, and it pops it out just like that. So this has already been prepped and cleaned off, and I've also prepped the back of my leg. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this area, and again, I'm not the leanest, but as you can see, it's a pretty solid mass of muscle there. So I always push those down before I put them on. Another trick that I have is anywhere that I do any sort of a site change, whether it's my Dexcom or my insulin pump, I poke it with my finger to see where there are the least amount of nerve endings. And right there, that's probably the most comfortable. That way I know where I want to put it. I'm going to go ahead and rip the backs off of here. I don't know which way I want to put it. I'm going to go ahead and put it down this time. Go ahead and stick it on that site, smooth down the edges. Easy peasy. I've already removed the lock. So now all I have to do is kind of, not that there's a lot to pinch up here, but relax my leg. Push down, pull up, and pull out. And that's all there is to it. And to be perfectly honest, I could hardly feel that. So now I take my transmitter and just snap it in there. 2 clicks. If I can get it in the right way. It's kind of cockeyed right now. And it did click twice, and then I just twist that off. And that is all there is to it. Now it's out of the way. When I'm wearing shorts, some people ask me about it. But other than that, it's out of the way. You can't tell. I can wear any kind of jeans, and you don't even notice that it's there. So. Anyway, that's just my little trick, using the back of your finger, the tip of your fingernail to poke around before you do any kind of site change or a CGM change is my first tip. And the second tip is to try alternative sites, no matter where they might be. I recommend that you go ahead and just try them out. If you want to know where a good site is, I always say don't ask your doctor, don't ask your diabetic educator, ask other diabetics, because we tend to know better than most of those in the medical community, just because we live with this on a day-to-day basis. So. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.